Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Jarek Bryan Show. I'm your host, Jarek, and on this show, we talk about all the topics that matter to us. But on today's show, we have a very special guest. We have Abraham from, let me say, you said Alpha Fox, right? Like what is exactly what you guys from Billionaire Fox Club? But Abraham, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm really excited to be here. It's a huge privilege for me, and thank you so much, Mr. Jarek. Yeah, for
Either one,
bringing
man.
me.
Either one. People get hung up on that, but yeah, no, man. I've been liking what you guys been doing with Billionaire Fox Club, and then yeah, are you the Alpha Fox?
Yeah, actually, I'm the Alpha Fox, and yeah, it's cool to be here. Actually, you know, my son, I have a 3-year-old son. He turned three on the 12th of February, and actually his name is Alpha. So when I
Oh,
started the project, that was a few months after he was born. That was when I started the project, and when I uh, went on OpenSea, and we lazy minted the first collection, or the OG collection. So when I went and I was getting my account set up and the BFC account, when they asked for what's the name, I just felt like, oh, what should I put? And I went with Alpha Fox. So at the end of the day, a lot of people in the project know me with Alpha Fox, and yeah, but I'm
yeah, no,
Abraham.
no, definitely Abraham, and kind of as we kind of like go and kind of get into like what Billionaire Fox Club is and everything like that. Kind of give us your kind of journey. How'd you get all the way here into Web3?
Um, yeah. So the first thing is, when I was growing up, I come from a family where, we didn't have it all. And out here in Nigeria, a lot of people, a lot of families struggle to have their wards go to school. You don't pay your school fees. Uh, a lot of things can happen, and you get sent away from school, and at the end of the day, a lot of children just end up hawking and things like that. So you know uh, I growing up, my parents could only afford for my elder brother to go to to a computer school. So I used to just go and see how he does his things and stuff like that. And fast forward about a decade, I was some years after that, I was the person taking care of the computer center he was. And about a decade, I went into graphics design. And so I there was someone, a friend of mine I met. He's in Germany. He's from Germany.
Mhm.
And we met on Instagram. I was making flyers and logos, and that was 2021. And he said, "Hey, why don't you go into NFTs?" And I'm like, "What are NFTs?" And
Mhm.
he just sent me some pictures of. I just saw some pictures, and he said, "Just Google search it." And I Googled, found out about NFTs, and a couple of months after, I was you know, uh, making ads, about foxes, because I back then it was the boar apes, lazy lions, lazy bunny, punks. So I just checked which niche, or which animals don't, back then apes were just everywhere was just apes, and a lot of things. So I felt there was so much to be done with foxes, because I've never seen a fox personally, but I saw them. I see them on movies and things like that. So at the end of the day, and I saw that they are endangered species. So I felt like, well, we could go with foxes and just do something that will, bring meaning to what we're doing. And I felt Web3, or NFTs, some things that I could use to make a change out in my own place. So yeah, I came up with the foxes, and literally just started learning my way. I'm an enthusiast. A lot of things I learned from YouTube. I learned from Google. I learned from the little things I can get. So I started as an enthusiast, just seeing how it goes, and at the end of the day, yeah, I'm here about 3 years right now.
Oh no, that's great, Abraham, and I like that. Yeah, you definitely did a different route, like with the foxes and whatnot. But kind of like tell people, like what exactly is like Billionaire Fox Club, right? And what are some of the goals that you guys are trying to accomplish?
Yeah. So thank you so much. Like I said, growing up from family where in a country where education is difficult, for you to go through education means, go through school means it's like there's this super human feeling attached to it. Why? Because parents are lacking in a lot of things. Their parents have a lot of children, and you have to choose which one goes to school. Not a lot of people are, are, are the word, which word should I use, privileged enough, or
Mm.
have the finances enough to sponsor all their children. So sometimes you have to decide. So I was blessed to come from a family where my parents, or my mom was an educationist, and so education has been a very solid, or a basic necessity in the house. So you have to go through school, and my mom was a teacher, and she paid. She was able to sponsor for our schools and school for our education, and for her siblings and some other people. So that was it, and we felt. And when I started NFTs, I felt this is an avenue for me to make a difference, because there are a lot of children that don't have the ability, or don't have the means. Their parents can't really pay for them to go to school, and I felt we could just do something like that. Literally, we started BFC, or just as a normal project, where we just go into Twitter Spaces and be like, hey, buy my NFTs, so that I just did this and I just did that, and please just buy the NFTs. And when I started sharing with people, I met amazing people, holders, who became family, and we started rubbing minds, and we started thinking, what can we do to make this is the idea. Can we send a couple of children to school? Can we just help someone out there with this project? And we just gave it a shot, and yeah, we started paying the school fees of children, just helping where we can, uh, with the little we can do.
No, I definitely love that. Love the fact that you guys are trying to send kids to school and whatnot too as well. So hats off to you guys on that. But I also noticed too that you guys, I don't know if you guys have done it already, but you guys did an art upgrade, or is that coming still, or have you guys have already completed that?
I Sorry, I didn't get you.
You have an art upgrade coming, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or you guys are doing something with the foxes that was not too long ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So when we 2021, when I started, I was just making the ads, and lazy minting. Because I didn't have the technical know-how back then to
Hmm.
have a proper mint where we can mint all the foxes at the same time. Like I
Hmm.
said, I was just an enthusiast coming into the space. So we when we lazy minted the foxes. So we have our OG collection of 444 foxes on OpenSea, and we've created about over 4 volume each, and we have about 100 holders, in the community, or in the project. And so this time around, we have upgraded the arts, and I've been taking my time working on the arts, trying to get more diversity to it, more emotions. I believe in emotions. I believe in speaking through arts. So arts inspire me a lot, Although I'm not like a professional artist, like I said, I'm a should I say learned self-learned artist. Yeah, yeah. So literally we are gonna mint the collection, our main collection. It will be 4,444, which will be coming in about a month or two right now, and it's gonna be amazing. I'm excited about it, and looking forward to seeing what happens with that.
No, I can't wait either, and I love the fact that you guys are doing a little bit of an art upgrade too as well. Also too, as you guys have come here, you were kind of starting out in Web3, right? And you're kind of just going from kind of like chain to chain, right? You're kind of new to this whole thing. What made you choose Polygon? Like, what was so appealing about Polygon that you came over here and built a project on?
Okay, so first of all, when I started, I had to check out all the chains, and literally we wanted to go for with ETH, and back then when I started the project, to be honest, I had no job. My wife had no job, so it was just another means for me to just try to get a living, to make a living for myself and my wife. And we just had a child who was like 3-4 months as of then. So I went all in learning crypto, and I just found out about crypto by then, and I was learning crypto and trying to see how I can do. So we went, the little money I could raise, I tried to get Ethereum so that we could mint on Ethereum. And then I found out for almost every transaction is just money and money and money, and that was the down. And I studied again, went into the went and made some more research and found out Polygon is cheap. It's literally less, and so I swapped I breached the Ethereum into WETH, that's on Polygon, and I found out it took nothing, and Polygon, there was cheap transaction fees. And after that I started getting to know people on Polygon, and it became like a family. People on Polygon are really, really accommodative and understanding. They will listen to you. You reach out to this person, and so it became like the answered prayer. And yeah, we were like, this is it. It's gonna be on Polygon. And so we've been with Polygon for this 3 years right now. It's just an easy pick over a lot of things, over a lot of blockchain.
No, I definitely like that. I definitely like the cheap transaction, right? Because no one wants to pay, $500 some odd dollars and get gas fees and everything like that. And I think that's going to be kind of something that people are going to have to watch out for in this kind of next run, because it's only going to get kind of worse. We're going to have Ethereum that's probably going to touch like maybe $6,000 to $8,000, and you can only imagine the gas fees they're going to be on that chain when that time happens, though. So definitely like that. You're thinking about the gas fees and whatnot, but also too, as you've kind of like been in this Polygon space, right? You've kind of seen how everybody kind of has like banded together and everything. What are some of the projects that you've worked with closely, or like that have brought you guys support?
Yeah, thank you so much. To be honest, like a lot of projects have really supported us. We've worked with a lot of projects, and first of all, I want to say a huge shout out to the Matic Man and Crypto Crew. Crypto Crew has been more like a family, or a sitting room for us. It has been just like family. The holders, the people there, and we've really connected with them. we've partnered in a lot of ways, and I'm actually, you know, part of the Father Labs, which is a
Oh, cool.
subsection of which is part of Crypto Crew. So Crypto Crew has been one of the projects that's really supported us, and we've been, in the previous, in the V1s and V2 V1s, the OGs. We have Foxes from, inspired by Drill Club. Foxes inspired by Reg Reg Dogs. Foxes inspired by Meta Vixens, Polygon Ape, Polygon Monkeys, Polygon Apes, and a lot of projects in Polygon. Gen K, these are people, what's they called? Billionaire Zombies Club. Shout
Yeah.
out to Johnny and Ezra Bass. These are people that have really supported me. Ezra has been super amazing, and Johnny. When we were minting our Fearless Fox, the Fearless Fox were literally free mint for our holders that we threw out just to show they are AI generated foxes, to just say thank you to our holders. And S-Rob, Johnny, they were there. Crookshanks, these are people that have really supported me. Pulley Dodge, I could go on
Yeah.
mentioning names of people that have been there, supported BFC. Anytime I knock on their door, they open. Anytime we need their advice or something, anything, they just show up for us. So there are a lot of projects, amazing projects. We have Freezerverse, have supported us. Polyrams, a lot of projects, and I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah, no, like definitely, and those are all quality, like projects too as well. And kind of as you see this kind of, I guess you could say, like, things are going to start kind of changing, right? We are going to have, the halvening coming up, right? We should start seeing kind of more, greener pastures and whatnot. Like, where do you kind of see kind of like the Polygon ecosystem kind of like, in this kind of bull run? Do you think it's something that's going to be thriving, or what's kind of your opinion on that?
Yeah, I think my personal take is that a lot of times, I think, apart from the fact that the mentality of pulling others down
Hmm?
to rise, if a few there, I think we are just humans, right? We are human beings, and these are all part of humanity. But a lot of times, when the fraud, when the if it is healthy competition, it's
Hmm?
awesome, you understand. But when the competition is negative, and it's only gonna not gonna be nice for the ecosystem. And I say it because I see builders, real builders, solid builders that are doing amazing. And I'm talking about people up there, like people that with great projects, and they are being furthered. A good example is when Magic Eden drew out their creators fund. And if all these things, if people will just work together, it's gonna be massive. But apart from that, Polygon, I'm bullish. I'm super bullish on Polygon because it is absolutely gonna explode. We can see from the charts. You can see from what the founders, what the Polygon team are doing. Personally, Polygon reached out to me, and just a couple of days back after our event, where we donated to 100, and we paid the school fees of 104 children. They reach out to me. So you don't see that in many of these ecosystems. You don't, or many of these blockchains, you don't really see that, or you don't really get that with them. And it is why when the mainstream, which the mainstream is actually adopting, crypto and NFTs right now. We can see from movies, a lot of movies coming out with NFTs and crypto. It's gonna explode, and I'm really sure Polygon. I know and I believe Polygon will be in the front runners of this, because Polygon has always been, like I said, a place where you can be yourself, and where you can meet people or builders that will help you always.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that, and I love the fact that we're all kind of here building right, and we've all kind of like been bear market tested right, and we've kind of grinded through kind of like this bear market, and Abraham, as I kind of like talked about like Billionaire Fox Club and everything, and like a year from now, where would you guys like to be, right? What are some of the goals that you would like to accomplish a year from now?
Yeah. So after a year from now, I am really excited about it, because we are uh looking to build something different, and the fact that we are a charity inclined project, it doesn't mean that we are just only based or focused on charity. And it is why our V2 means is all our I call it the holy grail, because it is what we've been building for. It is what we've been working towards, and it is an avenue for us to not just reach. We have the target of reaching 1,000 kids. That's the target for this year, and that's the target for our V2 means, and also having to kickstart our initiatives, that we want to also help, other projects, sponsor other projects, help them get to achieve some goals. And over the years, we've brought out merch. We've sent out free merch to over a dozen people around the world, and we want to make it into a brand. Yeah. Now, where people, it must not be BFC clothing or BFC accessories that you need with branding. We want to go into branding also and provide. I believe the people that have really gotten from us have testified the fact that these are quality products, and we want to now test those shores, and we want to go into content building, content development and gamification. It's all part of the dream, and we our roadmap now for V2s is going to be powered by the Fearless Labs, which where we want to have a Web3 hub where we should not just be able to just give these children an avenue, or school fees, or pay their school fees. We want to have a hub where these children, a computer center, where these children come and learn computer. I've been like I said, I've been a graphic designer for about 2 decades right now, and I want to teach these children how to make a living from graphics, Photoshop, Corel Draw, Figma, all these softwares. Let them have a way, and how they can start, once they have these things at hand, how they can go into making a living from it. We want to have an avenue where we have tutorials, where we teach people, not just the children here, where we teach people in Web3 how to bring out, how to have and create an NFT collection. I would want to personally say that I have the know-how, and I know a few people that have the know-how, where we have been reached out by launch pads for us to help them during creating their creating collections, or launching collections. Now, this we have an NFT generator part where it makes things easy for people, providing graphic design services, and just helping people, reach their full potential. So I'm really excited about it, because they say once you when you sit on the shoulders of giants, you see very far. And I see the future as a bright future for us, because like I said, Polygon is a land of giants. You understand? Polygon is the land of giants, and we BFC is privileged to be surrounded by all these people that we can reach out and we can connect with them, and they can lend a helping hand and push us in the right direction and show us the right things to do. And yeah, I'm really excited about this.
Oh no, totally. And I'm super excited for you, Abraham, too, as well. And like I said, I appreciate you, coming on the show and whatnot. But before you go, right, is there anything else you want to say, or any kind of community members you want to shout out, or anybody in general you want to shout out beforehand?
Yeah. First of all, I want to say shout out to all the BFC family. You know, BFC is home for me. BFC is family. BFC is blood, sweat, and tears. You know, when I started the whole collection, like I said, I met holders that became family. First person I will never forget is El Moto. You know, Chris Morton, that's his name. He has been the person that has been he has been a pillar. And even though he's not really much into Web3 because due to IRL and health issues, I just want to look into this camera and say thank you, because he changed my life. While everyone was having things difficult, Moto had help. Was at some point placed me on salary basis just so I could be able to get data and to be able to run BFC. Shout out to you. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to That's Right. Shout out to Ramos. Shout out to the Matic Man, Corey, Drew, Granny. All these people that have been there with us. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Esrof. Shout out to all these beautiful people. All of you that have been here. Plaques. Jarek, you have also been one person that have always have an open arms to us, and I'm grateful for that. Crookshanks, if I don't remember you, it's not because you're not important, but because I just want to say thank you to everybody on Polygon. Thank you to the Polygon team, for reaching out, for seeing what we're doing and believing in us, and seeing the great things that we can do. Thank you to everybody on the Polygon ecosystem in Web3. Even I'm human, and about everybody on the team. Everybody on the team is human, and everybody in the project is human, and we all have our shortcomings. And for those that reach out to us and say, hey, if you do this like this, it will be better, it will be good. Shout out to you. Mad respect to you, for reaching out and for correcting and for always looking out for us and for always supporting. It's not, it's not easy. A lot of people don't tend to see the joy of touching lives, but for the people, for the few that know that the fact that just helping one person out there, put a smile on someone's face, and then tomorrow or 10 years from now, 20 years from now, they look up to the skies and say thank you. Thank you for helping me go through school. Thank you for giving me a better future. It makes it worthwhile. There's this ripple effect that goes on for generation. And if we can just do that, if we can just reach out to someone today and just say thank you, or just say you're doing good, or just say if you do it this way, it's gonna be good, the world is gonna be far better. And I'm really grateful for this avenue to be here and to do this with you. Thank you. I'm grateful to all of you.
No, man, Abraham, we're grateful for you. And you guys, this is going to wrap our show. I appreciate Abraham coming on with, Billionaire Fox Club. And you guys, if you like content like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on X, course, follow Billionaire Fox Club on X2 as well. And we will see you guys around on the next one. Take care.